All right, welcome to episode 10 of podcast Idiosyncrasy. We have probably, and now I say this a lot, but this is the most special episode we will probably ever have because, drumroll please. Okay, that's enough. We have all three of our mothers on the podcast today, and we are going to do a short interview with them.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
This is going to be fun.
It is. So let's go to the intro.
All right, well, welcome on for introduction. What is your name and who are your children?
My name is Cheryl, and my child that is in the room is Cade.
My name is Angie, and my children are Adam and Lane.
My name is Bethany, and my child here is Colton.
We're excited to have you all here today. To start us off, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask us?
I would like to ask, what motivated you all to start a podcast?
Ooh, that's a good one for Colton to answer.
Well, originally, we started out as a band, and I think it just started out as a joke, but
Yeah. So, what happened was the very first time we decided to do any performances, we started a band called Clam Chowder, and you might remember that from the episode about Dom.
A
Yeah,
band. You sang or you played?
We were basically just doing bad versions of songs that we knew, and so that's where we got started. But I think it was weeks later, we had a youth group night at church, and we were playing a few games like Grog and probably Nerf Wars, but after that, we were kind of just hanging out, and what happened was we got up on stage and we're doing a little bit of a comedy bit.
Yeah,
And
it was cool. There was probably about 5 people here. So yeah, we had a big crowd. And so Adam started off by telling the most hilarious joke you've ever heard. It only took him about 20 minutes, and he only messed up a few times. But it was still really funny.
then we started talking, and we're like, you know what? We should do a podcast. So right there, we did our first podcast. It was pretty bad. But yeah, so that's how we got started. And then we were like, wait a minute, we could do this for real.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
So my follow-up question is, what has surprised you about the fame of having a podcast?
Well, the fame hasn't really been too bad yet.
Well, we do have really good bodyguards, so it hasn't gotten out of control. So it's been okay.
Our views haven't gone off the top yet, but
Hey, we are the number one homeschooler-run podcast in Kansas. I'm just sure of it.
Wow.
it's probably true.
I'd say maybe the fame hasn't poked up much for you guys, but for me, all the time at like track meets and stuff, random moms and their children will just come up to you and you're like, so you're that kid who does a podcast, right? I'm like, I've never seen you before in my life, but yes, I am. So
Yeah, it is really weird. And with the T-shirts, well, actually, one thing that I did not expect was we have people listening in countries that I've never even heard of. Japan, Bolivia. I mean, it's crazy. But, yeah, it's just completely unexpected.
They may
And of
not be committed listeners, but they're still there.
Hey, we have a steady following in Japan.
Any other questions?
I have a good question
Okay.
for all of you. What is one thing you still refuse to do for yourself and expect us moms to do, even though you guys are, some of you, graduating high school?
I have a good one for that. So every morning, most people wake up with their alarm, but my alarm is my mother. My mom wakes me up every morning at like 7 o'clock when I have to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's nicer than an alarm clock, even though I sometimes don't listen to her. But
That's very true.
How does the snooze button work on that one?
I don't know. She sometimes will just walk out, give up, and then come back a couple minutes later.
Or yell
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah, that's true.
Or turn a light on?
The light doesn't work for me. Another thing,
Pick up your own clothes.
yeah, my mom does my laundry for me. I'm ashamed to say it, but
It's not something I don't refuse to do. I would do it if she asked me to, but she does do my laundry too.
yeah, Colton.
well, you guys stole both of the things I was going to say. But
Do you guys want to answer that question?
Clean up after your cooking extravaganza. That'd
Yeah.
be one thing that
I don't refuse to do it, but
it just doesn't somehow get done.
yeah.
Put your dishes away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Everybody has their imperfections.
that's true. I just have them all.
Yeah, I think Colton just does everything that you guys do also.
Um,
Just nothing for himself.
Wow. Nothing is a very strong word. Never say nothing.
What do you love the most about your mom?
Everything.
I don't know. Patience, I guess. Just patience with me after I've given her a rough day.
Thank you.
I got one. I would say maybe not the thing I love most about her, but it's taken me a while to realize this, but that she loves me enough to discipline me. Growing up, I used to think it was the worst thing when my mother would discipline me, especially when I thought she was wrong, and I was obviously right. And
Which might have been every time.
yeah, she was always right, and it made me so mad because I thought I was right. But looking back on it, it was such a good thing that she loved me enough to discipline me. So maybe not my favorite thing, but
Aw,
that's definitely
how
one thing.
sweet.
I don't know. That's a hard question. I mean, she cooks for me every day, but also I think kindness would just be one of the big ones. Just how much she cares for me every day. Does a bunch of things for me, including my laundry. And waking me up in the morning.
You do have a very kind mom.
Yeah, it is a hard question. There's lots of things. I don't know, one thing that's kind of cool is like all my weaknesses tend to be your strengths, especially in like academics. So
That's
cool.
nice. I don't have to help you with your math.
Yeah, but then you definitely get to help me with my English and stuff.
Okay, so we have a question for you. You homeschooled all four of us, and we just want to know why you decided to homeschool. Were you homeschooled as a child, and why you decided to homeschool us?
Well, I guess I'll start. I was not homeschooled. I went to private school, and my husband was public schooled. And we have an older daughter. And when she was going to be going into kindergarten, the town we lived in only had full-day kindergarten, and we just couldn't bear to send our 5-year-old off to school all day. So my husband said we were homeschooling, and I cried, and we did it. And then we moved to another town, and the school districts were really bad. And so we just thought, well, we're going to do it, keep doing it. And when we move into another school district, we'll send them to school. And we just never did. And now we love it.
Wow, that's cool.
So for us, we did not homeschool our first two when they were in younger grades. And I was not homeschooled, neither was my husband. And we had no plans to homeschool our kids. But one of our kids had some special needs. And so I just prayed about it one summer and never said anything to my husband. And then when it got close to time for school, I said, what do you think about homeschooling? And he said, let's do it. So we've done it ever since.
I was not homeschooled. I grew up in the public schools. And Kate is the youngest of 6 boys, number 8 of 9 children.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have homeschooled since the beginning. I think at first motivation was it was fun. I enjoyed spending time with them. Also, my husband and I love our freedom. So we love not being tied to a school calendar, being able to take up and go to the mountains if we wanted to, or not do school and go to the park that day. We just loved that freedom. Also, I like teaching, and my husband likes teaching. And got to spend a lot of time with my kids. And all the things that when you grow up in a public school that you're like, oh, I really don't want that for my kids. That was kind of a shadow too, a cloud of that was not good. Not everything. There was a lot of things.
Yeah. How do you keep your kids socialized?
Oh my goodness. How do you keep them from being socialized?
I don't think that's a problem for us.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities, so much to do.
Well, I mean, here we are on a podcast. So
Exactly. The
Yeah.
world is your audience.
Especially in Japan.
All right, I have a question for you boys. So if we were to switch roles for a day, what would you do first?
Wow, that's quite the question.
all right, so I'd probably wake up not early. On this side, is this I know I'm switched one day only?
Yeah,
Or
you
it's
know you're
one day.
switching.
okay, I would be the
You could
father.
be the dad,
okay,
yes.
well, would I have my dad's job or my job currently? This is a confusing question.
I think you would just want to drink as much chocolate milk as you could
No,
all day.
no.
Let's
Well,
just say
assuming-
it's like
okay.
a Saturday.
Okay, assuming that I have become my father, I now have his debit card, right? So I'm going to go onto Amazon, and I'm just going to buy whatever I want.
Because it's
Which
only a
would
day.
be what?
I don't know.
Irresponsible.
Or, that's one option.
You were going to drain our account?
I wouldn't drain it. I'd just buy a couple of things. Okay, like backup mustaches.
Yeah.
Probably saying that I have a job, I'd probably go to work, wake up, do all the regular stuff. But if it's just like a Saturday and I don't have work, I'm just sleeping in. I'm waking you children up, and I'm putting you to work outside. So
I think, well, let's say it's a Saturday. I don't have to go to work. I probably wouldn't change much at all. I'd probably just wake up and go out to the garden and water and pick weeds and then go practice piano. Well, that'd be weird, but
Thanks for taking care of the garden.
Do
when
you
you're
normally?
a kid and
Yeah, I
an
normally do.
adult. Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. It probably wouldn't. There's probably a lot of things you do that I don't know about behind the scenes stuff. But I don't know. It'd probably be a normal day for me. I mean, I do a lot of stuff with you guys, but also I'd probably have to do the dishes. 'Cause I'm
Okay,
not
let
great
me
at
give you
doing
guys
that.
some advice. If you're a mom for a day, first off, you get your coffee and you read your Bible, okay? That's first thing.
what if I don't like coffee?
Hot chocolate in your Bible.
Now we're talking.
what would it be, Adam?
I don't know. I think
Like, would you go to the Y and just sit in the sun all day?
if I was an adult, I don't know.
Would you just like mow the yard or?
I'd probably, since I was older than you, I'd probably know a lot more, and I'd exercise my expert knowledge.
All right, turning the question back on you guys. If you were children again, what would you do? First thing,
I would go climb a tree.
climb a tree.
I loved climbing trees when I was a kid, but it's a little harder right now.
See, you guys have had the experience of being a child. We haven't had the experience of being a parent, so this should be an easier question for you.
But it's been a long time ago.
I think I'd play in another soccer game.
Really?
Yep, I think that would be really fun.
Just like what kind
With
of
one of
soccer
my old
league?
teams.
Uh.
That'd be really fun.
So you're like transforming your whole team back into children again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I want a new team if I wanted to go play sports. We were not good.
All right, here's a question for you guys. Right as you got married, were you good cooks or not? And were your husbands good cooks or not? And are they good cooks now?
I mean, we know you guys are all great cooks now.
But were
How
you
about
back
were
then?
you?
When I got married, my husband was a good cook because he's very creative. He doesn't like to follow a recipe. And he's still very creative. So if it's like leftover extravaganza, he can open the refrigerator and he will make something delicious. On the other hand, I'm very good at following directions. So I had lots of cute little recipe cards from all my wedding showers that I had in a little thing. And I made all the things that all the, grandmas and moms thought that I should know how to cook. So yeah, I was a good cook according to that station, but according to like Cade's cooking, no, that wasn't good because he's like a foodie cooker that does really good. But yeah, it was good.
I think I was pretty good at baking, but probably not as good at like making meals, and really not at coming up with meals. And my husband, no, he wasn't a good cook, and now he can grill and cook breakfast.
No, I was not a good cook. I had like 5 recipes that were fine, and it took me a long time to learn how to cook. But I think I'm there. I think I can cook.
Okay.
Luke, my husband, cannot cook, has never been able to cook, and my children would starve.
Whoa. He can make some pretty good ramen noodles.
That is not food.
Then what is it?
Good question.
I don't know. But that's about all he can make.
Well, it's actually just flash fried noodles, but
Hey.
You boys should learn to cook. It will be a huge blessing to your wives one day.
okay, I'll do that.
And Kate, if you know how to cook, teach these 3 to cook.
Okay.
I think that I can do decent at following a recipe if I try, but I wouldn't be able to do like the just coming up with stuff on my own. I'm a to the book, follow the recipe kind of guy.
Speaking of cooking, what is your guys' opinion on jaywalking?
What does jaywalking have to do with cooking?
It was just a good transition.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty smooth.
If you're fast, you're fine.
Okay.
I think it's acceptable as long as you don't get hit.
Same.
We're all rule breakers.
So basically, it's not necessary. Is it necessary in like big downtown areas more than country or
You
something
probably
like that?
shouldn't be in those big downtown areas if you're going to jaywalk.
Yeah. How about you, Colton?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably more needed where there's more people, because if there's a busy intersection, then you can't just go walking in the middle of the road. Cars are driving everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, no, it's not illegal to cross the road.
Where you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Like,
about you, Lane?
If I'm going on a run and I have to cut through the road, I'm cutting through the road. Like, oh no, I hope I don't get fined.
Yeah, I like to follow the little walk signs on the street signs, but also, if it's gonna be like 5 minutes, I'm just gonna cut across the road. I don't really care that much, as long as you look twice, look both ways.
We've gotten in quite a few arguments about jaywalking My children do not like to jaywalk.
Even if you're running?
No.
Not really. And I'll stop.
Do you run in place while you stop?
I'll run in like circles and around.
Are any of you really good at that video game Crossy Roadie?
Never played.
Never heard of it.
Me either.
Okay.
Okay. Adam, you're going to tell us about your jaywalk.
The principle of jaywalking, I don't stand for. I think jaywalking is not a good idea, but there are always exceptions to those kind of rules. So
Yeah. I think that generally it should not be allowed and people shouldn't do it. It's dangerous, especially like, when you drive and you see someone who looks like kind of scared and they look like they're in trouble, they know they're jaywalking. But when it is acceptable, when the person jaywalking is like super cool, then they're allowed to do it because they're like, so confident.
He's all blinged up.
Yeah, he's just like, he hardly even glances. He just walks.
He just walks like he owns the road.
Yeah, he
Owns it.
probably does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question for you. What is your favorite Mother's Day memory, boys?
ooh, my goodness.
Do you have any? Do you have any?
So, okay, sometimes I forget.
About Mother's Day?
Usually I'll remember, like, after I wake up, and something will trigger it. But,
Like this church service.
no. But I'd say one time, this is a long time ago, we made our mother, like, we got a big platter out of the kitchen, and we were all up at, like, really early in the morning with my older sister, and we made a bunch of food for her and brought it into her bed. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
We haven't done it in a long time. She's probably sad.
I'd say probably the first thing that triggers it for me is I'm watching baseball and they all have like pink baseball bats and pink baseball gloves. But on a more serious note,
I feel so loved.
yeah, I got you. I can't remember when this was, but there's that little music box that's saying
You did.
"You are my sunshine."
Aw.
That's
You made me cry.
mission
Good
accomplished.
job, Colton.
Is that a hard thing to do?
No.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way.
In a good way.
I'd say for me, there's a few. There was one time where we went to a church service, but for some reason we're at this like really big church with my grandparents, and they had these golf carts to get everybody in, like for people at the park so far away. And so we got on like these golf carts for these people, and they just like drove us to the front door because we were with one of my older grandparents who couldn't walk as well. But I think more fun or favorite memory would be I would have been 5 or 6, and I kind of look like one of my older brothers. We look very similar. So he's a bit more poetic than me. So he like wrote this script and video, and so he recorded a poem. And then basically I was like the younger version of him and he was the older version. And then there's just like this video and our whole family was there that made this video. So that was a fun memory.
That was a fun memory. That makes me cry every time I rewatch it.
There is one Mother's Day that Colton and his siblings made like this little book, and they wrote things that they appreciated about me in it and filled the whole book.
I do remember that now. Just came back to me.
I still have it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably one of. I don't really have a specific favorite memory, but it'd just be like eating lunch together after church. Just, I don't know. We sometimes have gone out to eat. We sometimes eaten at home, but it's just fun to be around.
I remember one time, I think you did this, Lane, and it's still hanging up in their bedroom. You made Mom a world's best mom poster. And
It actually said you were the best mom ever.
oh, okay.
And then Dad got jealous because he didn't have one.
Yeah,
you
so I
had to
made
make
him one for Father's Day also.
Yeah.
I remember we bought like this wooden plaque that you could paint, and it said "I love you to the moon and back." I remember that.
It was very sweet. I think you painted it blue.
We did. I don't know if
Blue?
we still have it.
Blue?
Did you just say blue?
Are you guys, you all know about that, right? The whole blue thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we? Will you say it for us in the famous voice?
Blue?
Nice.
Every time.
Uh,
Never gets old.
okay, so what are a few of your guys' hobbies or favorite things to do?
Well, I like to garden a lot.
Okay.
Just
Ooh.
vegetables mostly, not flowers.
The flowers are the best part.
They're pretty.
Although you do have a lot of flowers around our house.
I do.
And
I do
in-
like
You have a
flowers.
whole section in your garden devoted to flowers,
It's true, but they're
You
all
just-
one kind of flower.
like food plants more.
Yeah, because you can actually eat them. I also like to run, I guess, sort of.
You just finished your first half marathon.
I did. I never thought I would do that. And it was
Wow.
kind of fun.
Yeah. I couldn't do that.
You could.
Okay.
Hobbies. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, I enjoy spending time with my kids and my grandkids. I have 8 grandkids, by the way.
Wow.
And I enjoy playing board games with Cade, though he beats me most of the time. I like going backpacking with my husband. That's something we very much enjoy. I love reading a good book. I like writing, so I enjoy time by myself. I like a clean house. I like to finish projects, which is overwhelming because we have a big house project that's not finished. Those are a few of the things I like. I like good food, too.
I also like gardening, but my favorite is the flowers.
Yeah.
I like a good book.
Okay.
I'm going to sound really old, but I like cross stitch.
Ooh.
You probably don't know what that is.
I do.
do explain what cross stitch is.
You make small X's with thread into pictures,
Yeah.
Okay.
like embroidery.
Oh, I've seen that. They have it at like the fair and stuff.
Yeah,
I'd say you love flowers so much you have a cross stitch of flowers.
I am working on one.
Yeah.
I love spending time with my kids also and going to all their events. I
Could make
love
me cry.
watching Colton beat his PR. It's just great. I enjoy a good movie, church. Yep.
Okay.
I'd like to put a twist on that question. What are your, what would you say your child's biggest time waster of a hobby?
Ooh.
So, something they spent so much time on for no reason, or that you see as no reason.
Well, my child that's in here is pretty disciplined and methodical, so that's hard. Sometimes I want to say, go waste a little time and play, because he's either practicing his piano or working on his school. I don't know. What's your biggest time waster, Cade?
I don't know. Or maybe you'd say more
Arguing with
pointless of a hobby.
your sister.
Yeah.
I'll leave her name out. That is probably the biggest time waster. There we go.
Yeah. Or it doesn't have to be a time waster, but something you see as kind of pointless, I don't know, just digging random holes for no reason.
Well, there was a point to
There
that.
was it.
Video games on his phone.
Phones in general.
Phones in general.
It is not pointless.
Well, what are you doing?
Let me tell you, fantasy baseball, fantasy football, work, kind of.
Work on your phone?
Yeah. No. Look, when I have Madden out, I'm trying to build the best team that I can. Okay? Best
Pointless.
team.
Colton's
not
trying
pointless.
to justify it, but he's wrong. It is a waste of time.
It's true. Just turning my brain into mush.
Correct.
Kind of.
I mean, there has been like language creations.
Please explain.
Okay, so a couple months ago, I got bored, and I was thinking, you know what? It'd be really cool to make a new language because the English language is extremely inefficient. You got prefixes, suffixes all over the place.
Yeah.
Nothing goes together.
It's so confusing, too.
So I thought to myself, what if I made prefixes universal and consolidated and made a language that would be simpler?
That's genius.
Yeah.
So the colors, for example, they all have the same prefix. So anyway, just simplified the English language so that it is easier to do. And I got a little carried away, and it wasted a lot of time.
Was
But-
it a modified version of the English language or its own language?
Basically, it was its own language, very heavily influenced by English.
Mm-hmm.
But I did waste a lot of time on that. And I'm the only one who knows it, so it's kind of pointless.
I should learn it sometime.
Can you speak in this language?
Do you have any examples?
I have a few words from it. It's not finished yet.
It's a work in progress.
It is.
He's obviously not fluent in his own language.
No, he's not.
Oh, so for numbers, what I did was every individual number has its own sound, and then each place, like the 10 place, the 100 place, and the thousands place, each has its own sound. So the number 375 would be See New Joe. And you guys probably don't want to hear any more about this language.
See
So-
new Joe. How about 365?
365, that would be See You Joe.
See you,
See
Joe.
You Joe. So it's
See you, Joe.
no. That's enough about that.
I think we have a would you rather question. All right, would you rather do a podcast with your mothers or clean your bedrooms?
Oh, that's an easy question. This was really fun. And I hate cleaning my bedroom, so
Yeah, I'd have to go with the same. Doing a podcast with my mother and these guys' mother is more fun than cleaning my room. But
And specifically because when I clean my room, my mother also comes and cleans my room, and she throws away all my stuff.
Because you keep everything.
Indeed.
I would agree mostly. I do enjoy cleaning my room, or like the necessities to clean, but it's hard when you share a room because every time they come home, they get all their stuff out.
I would say it has its own perks. For like cleaning our room, we now have an incentive.
Because they can't
In
keep
the
their room
past,
clean.
we've been told we don't have a good reputation for keeping our room clean. So what my dad did is he gave us $15 at the start of the month, and he said if he finds, he's going to check our room every night. If he finds one singular thing of ours that's on our floor, he'll take $1 away from the month. And so I guess that's kind of just an incentive to clean our room. But also it's not very fun because it's like you have to do it now. So I don't know. Doing a podcast would be pretty fun. Just more
Better than cleaning
more
your
topics
room.
to expand.
So you've been bribed to clean your room.
I don't think
I
bribing
wouldn't
would
call
work
it
for you.
bribed.
It's total bribery.
$15 is not worth it.
Yeah, our oldest daughter decided that as well.
Yeah, but it's still pretty fun. It's like, oh, I didn't know I had this still. Or, that's where my plushie went.
Yeah, when we were younger, we always got excitement about rearranging our beds around, but now it's a chore now.
Yeah.
That never gets done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you guys were first got married and were considering having kids, what did you envision them to be like, and are we anything like that?
I think my kids are a ton of fun, and I'm really thankful for that. I thought they'd be a little more introverted than they are. They're very outgoing.
Yeah.
And so they're not what I thought they would be like, but I'm very happy about that.
I don't know if I ever thought about what they would be like.
I think I have so much variety that it's probably more than I expected because my kids are all over the map on temperament and personality, and each individually created by God.
you got a little bit of everything.
I did get a little bit of everything.
All right, it's time. Who's your favorite child?
Who's your favorite child?
Answer
No
correct.
comment.
Definitely the one that's right in front of me. So it's Cade.
So no comment means you do have an answer to this question,
You'll never know.
which means she does have an answer.
She does have an answer.
And the suspense builds.
Yeah, that's hard for you, Angie. Mine's easy.
I have two here.
She's got two sitting right in front of her.
That'd be a tough drive back home.
We don't have favorites.
You just have children that you prefer more.
Oh.
Give more perks.
I have a better
quotes.
version. If you had to spend the most time with one child, who would it be?
Depends
So
what
that's
I
not your
needed done.
favorite,
Depends what I needed done in life right then.
Yeah, but overall, as a whole.
You know what, Cade? We all have unique personalities, and none of us are better than the others.
Probably.
Maybe.
Like I always say, all humans are equal, but some are more equal than others.
When did you say that? Well, not exactly.
Somebody else said that.
It was animals, but yeah, we should talk about animals.
You should. How was Animal Farm as a movie?
It was something. No, it was okay. Besides, they ended it kind of bad. They added a nice little socialist twist at the end.
Have you read the book?
Yeah, I have. The book's pretty good, but basically the main message is that bad leaders are bad, and you should help other people out.
Which
Which I can basically agree with.
it just wasn't too deep.
Yeah, they took out all the propaganda.
Yep.
How was the popcorn at the movie, Lane?
Okay. I'm not the type to buy stuff, in general. So I do not buy popcorn at movie theaters, but they did have some awesome mints that they handed out. Right when you walked in, you scanned your ticket, and there was a bowl full of mints right there.
That's not the only thing you ate, though.
Oh, also, yeah. We went right after track practice, and I was starving, and they had little mustard packets sitting right by the butter for the popcorn. So I needed a little bit of energy, right? So I grabbed a mustard packet, and during the ads before the movie, I
How much energy is in a mustard packet?
slurped it down. I don't know, but it was good. It was a little hard to eat. But I got it down.
It's a new running gel for long-distance running.
Yeah. But the mint was good. It cleaned out my mouth after that. So
On the note, if you've done any long race, like half marathon or something, have you ever eaten a goo mid-race?
They're horrible.
They are horrible. What is the worst flavor of you've ever had?
Coffee.
Same.
Ugh.
I thought it was chocolate, and I grabbed the wrong one just like in a rush because I didn't want to slow down my pace or anything. So I just grabbed the first one I saw, opened it up, and it was like vanilla latte or something.
That's nasty.
Oh, it's terrible. I was like, I can't do this. I know I got to, but I just can't.
I did not try one when I was running. I only ate 2 fruit snacks. And it was really hard to chew and swallow them.
All right, so I have a quick question for you guys. This is as no relation to anything that I might do for you for Mother's Day, but if you were to have your kids do something, what would it be for Mother's Day?
Ooh, okay. And before they answer this question, this is going to be released on Mother's Day, but we were recording it the Wednesday before, so
My favorite Mother's Day is a memory of my house filled with lilacs. I love the smell of lilacs, and they're usually blooming close to Mother's Day, and so my kids and husband cut a whole bunch and just filled my house with lilacs all over. It was so fun. So that's fun, but what I'd really like is to have my house finished.
Yeah, I wasn't alive for that one, so
There's always tomorrow.
yeah.
Until there isn't.
I mean, I like the typical like Mother's Day things, like the flowers and the like special things, but it'd be really nice to not have to ask my kids to clean up after themselves all day long. Hint, hint.
Hey Colton, I know what you should do for Mother's Day.
You on it?
I'll figure it out.
I would say just hanging out together and doing something fun and not having to cook.
What would you consider to be fun?
I don't know. I remember one year we all went on a bike ride together
Ooh.
on the trail. That was pretty fun. But I don't know that we have enough bikes to do that anymore.
Well, you know, one sad thing this year is, I don't know why, but I have to take a college algebra exam on Mother's Day, so
oh,
Wow.
it's sad.
so do well for your mom.
Okay, our poll for today is going to be, have you ever made breakfast in bed for your mom on Mother's Day?
And answer this honestly. It's going to be a yes or no question.
Yes, this is very important for us to know.
It's anonymous, so don't be ashamed if you haven't.
No, I remember, like, it's kind of fading, but I remember I did one time. I just have a gut feeling.
I do not recall that.
Oh, it's somewhere. It's like in the back of my brain, but I can remember it
I don't think so.
vaguely.
Press no, Colton. Press no.
Oh, yes.
I don't know, Colton has a good memory, so he probably did.
Just like an
He
elephant.
claims he remembers, like, what, 5 days after you were born?
Hey, it's true.
I think the last time I had breakfast in bed included soggy cereal and who knows what else.
Hey,
Burnt toast. You guys were like 2.
it was our best.
It was, and it was very sweet.
It was the thought that counts, hopefully.
What time do you guys usually go to bed?
Okay, so there was a while, it was probably like a 3-month thing where every night when we went to bed, we looked at the clock and it was 10:24 or somewhere within like 10 minutes of it. And that's important because my sister's birthday is October 24th. And it was really weird. It was like every night it became a habit. We went to bed at like 10:24, which strangely,
It's
2
10
minutes.
it's
points.
2 minutes off right now.
It's past your bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how long ago this was, but our bedtime originally started out at like 9:30.
When you were little.
Yeah, but you've tried to still implement that.
Not anymore.
When you need a little
That's
quiet time.
debatable, but I'd say regularly it's probably around 10:30 to 10:45. If it's a late night, 11.
That's about accurate.
So
Their dad tries to keep them up and entertain him.
it's great.
I don't think we've ever had a bedtime.
We haven't.
10:24.
Yeah, I used to have a bedtime when I was 5. My mom would yell at the top of the stairs, everybody to go to bed, or tell everybody to. But recently, or I guess since I was like 11, I've gone to bed around 10, but recently it's been more like 9, 9:30, or at least go in my room and read or think, you know.
Think about the classical music for 45 minutes.
You know, sometimes you can't tell when you stop listening to the song because it's like still playing in your head.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you know he studied classical music for school this year?
Yeah, I did.
I'd
Yeah.
say my favorite composer was Tchaikovsky.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah, he is fun.
Let's not get into Cade's classical music again.
Probably his 6th symphony. Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, I guess we will close with a question. What is the best thing that you have learned from being a mother?
I have learned that my kids are great in spite of my failures, and that means I can't take credit for their successes either. So
I think think I've learned that I was not a very patient person, and I needed kids to teach me how to be patient.
You stole mine. I think I've learned that I need to hold my kids loosely and that they're the Lord's. And like Cheryl said, in spite of us, our kids have turned out pretty great, and that's God's doing.
That's really good. On the same important note, what's your guys' favorite color?
Green.
Ooh.
Mine is also green.
Blue.
What are the chances?
Well, thank you very much for coming on the podcast. It has been the best one we have done so far.
Thanks for
And-
having us, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been our pleasure for
We
sure.
feel so honored to be on this.
So I would like to know whose idea was it to have us moms come on?
You know, it's like one of those things where we all had like, what you call them, like a group hallucination, but not like that. It'd be like we all just got like struck with this great idea at the same time.
It's like the Spider-Man tingle, you know?
We just all knew it was the right thing at the right time.
Mm-hmm. Well, Kate, I think your sister's going to want a little credit for the idea.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well, thanks for being on. And I think we'll have you end with your favorite word out of all the words.
Out of all the words in the world,
All the words.
Yep.
oh my.
Just pick one.
Avocado.
Ooh, that's good.
Cabbage.
Moist.